Tonight, millions around the world and here at home reflecting on this holiest of holy days in the Christian Church, Good Friday. Ahead tonight on Our News, a Good Friday message. Just as Christ did not remain on the cross, neither do we remain in our struggles. And then the lighter side of Good Friday. From the dock to dish, Bahamians are gearing up for one of the most meaningful traditions of the year, the traditional fried fish. The newest member of the Our News team debuts tonight with a well-known Good Friday favorite. And then later, an appeal turned down for a man accused of rape. He was hoping to have his sentence overturned. His accuser testified how she woke up to find him on top of her after a night of drinking. And then the kickoff to Carifta, as only Our News and 10th year seniors can. We have teams covering track and field and swimming. It's the biggest sporting event in the region. And we've got a preview of the races and faces to watch this weekend. Our News Good Friday edition begins right now. The most solemn day on the Christian Church's calendar observed around the world and here at home today. Hello and welcome to Our News on this Good Friday. I'm Jerome Sawyer in for Talia Hall tonight. A solemn day rooted in centuries-old Christian traditions marks the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and leads to the promise of his resurrection. It's what millions have believed in for centuries, marking this day with service, prayer, and even some cultural nuances. Roman Catholics, Anglicans, or Church of England and Methodists hold the more traditional services. But in Christian churches everywhere, this was a solemn day to pause and to reflect. The origins tracing back to the early church in the 16th century Reformation. This day calls believers to reflect on sacrifice, faith, and hope. While their worship styles may differ slightly, they all share one message: the cross is not the end of the story. At Christ Church Cathedral, the head of the church of the local Anglican diocese, the message was clear: do not mourn, but remember the promise. Parishioners were encouraged to understand that just as Christ did not remain on the cross, neither do we remain in our struggles.
The closer you come to being glorified, the more you will be crucified. What am I saying? The more you intend to live for God, the more people will get on your last nerve. The more Satan will come dress up in different clothing, different color. It doesn't feel good when you are going through it. But can I have you to realize that you are only going through it and not to it? You will not stay on the cross.
That message of endurance and hope echoed throughout, reminding worshipers that though trials may come, joy will follow. At the head of the Roman Catholic Church, St. Francis Xavier Cathedral, the focus shifted to a visual journey reenacting the path that Christ took on the path to the cross, allowing the congregation to pause, reflect, and truly grasp the depth of Christ's sacrifice. Well, as you enjoy this long holiday weekend and the warmer spring temperatures, the Royal Bahamas Police Force issuing a few reminders to ensure your safety on our beaches and open waters. Remember to always swim with a partner. Stay sober, as alcohol impairs swimming and the ability to exercise good judgment. Be aware of your surroundings and, of course, supervise children closely, ensuring that they're provided with proper flotation devices. Try to identify the nearest lifeguard, know your limits, and monitor the weather or any sudden changes or stronger tides. Now, if you're spending time on a boat, Police are also reminding you to wear life vests, stay sober as well, don't overload the boat, ensure that you have a float plan that includes informing others of your departure time, your route and expected return, and of course, monitor the weather before and during your time out there on the water. And another holiday notice for you. Officials from the Nassau Airport Development Company advising that due to increased Easter holiday travel, parking facilities at LPIA are currently at or near full capacity. Airport officials anticipate that between 8,000 to 85,000 passengers will travel through LPIA between Thursday, April 2nd, and up to that's Thursday past, or yesterday, all the way up to Easter Monday, which is April 6th. Now, passengers are encouraged to consider getting dropped off at the airport where possible, or to allow extra time for parking when traveling this weekend. Airport employees who normally park in the U.S. short and long-term parking lots are encouraged to use the cell phone waiting lot or carpool whenever possible. Well, aside from the many religious services today, there's another Bahamian tradition that's happening in homes and backyards everywhere. The traditional Good Friday fried fish. And in true Bahamian style, there's always a rush to get the fish from the dock to table. The newest member of the Our News team, Chinasa Outen, makes her broadcast debut tonight with this report.
Well, you know, I can tell you the truth. You know how Bahamians go. We always like the last minute. So far this morning has been great. But, you know, we anticipate that tomorrow will be better than what's happening now.
Fisherman Gregory Brown says every Easter season there's a major demand for fish. But with that demand comes a few challenges. Brown says sourcing some of the popular fish this year hasn't been easy, with factors impacting prices and availability.
You can't catch the fish. The prices always goes up. It's just like gas. No oil, inflation goes up. Well, the popular fish is like goggle eyes what everybody expect to eat on a Good Friday. But apparently, you can look at the weather. We cannot go there and catch no goggle eyes. So the public, I'll tell them, we apologize. They can also get snappers, grouper, lobsters, etc.
And while many are lining up, others are already one step ahead. We also caught up with musical legend Gino D, who shared with us how he's getting ready for Good Friday.
Definitely know that it's that time of year when Bahamians like do the fish thing, so I'm out here keeping the vibe alive, like I like to say, you know, and I got my fish getting ready for Good Friday.
From the docks to the kitchen and then to the dinner table, this tradition continues to bring Bahamians together year after year. And while that food plays a big role, many are reminding others not to lose sight of the true meaning of the day. A time for reflection, sacrifice, and gratitude. Reporting for Our News, I'm Chinasa Outen.
All right, thank you very much, Chinasa, and welcome to the Our News team. We're happy to have you with us. Well, it's time now for your first look at temperatures. Meteorologist Greg Thompson is standing by in the Weather Center tonight. Greg?
Yeah, thanks, Jerome, and a happy Good Friday evening, everybody. Breezy conditions on the outside, partly cloudy skies most of the day, and we are still under partly cloudy skies. 76 degrees is our current temperature with an east-northeast wind at 20 miles per hour. Feels like temperature is at 76. Temperatures right now around the family of islands, we are all in the mid-upper 70s with 77s in Freeport, Grand Bahama, Allenstown, Bimini, and in Nicholstown, Andros. 76 is Great Harbour, Keithbury Islands here in the capital, Governor's Harbour. Marshall Harbour, Upper Coast, 75. More 75, 76 and 77s popping up in the central Bahamas with 78 in Deadman's Key and into the southeast Bahamas. 78 in Duncantown, Ragged Island. 77s, Colonel Hill, Crooked Island, Delectable Bay. Abrahams Bay, 76, and a pair of 79s, Matthewtown, Inagua, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Satellite radar composite, we have a lot of high-level moisture moving out of the Caribbean across our area, but we do have an upper-level disturbance that's combining with some low-level moisture, sparking a few showers across the islands. The high-pressure system is still in charge, so we have some very breezy conditions out there. We're going to continue that through the weekend, and we're looking for front for some time next week. That's your first look at weather. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast still to come.
And still to come on Our News tonight, a man accused of a rape has his 21-year term upheld. His accuser says she woke up to find him on top of her after a night of drinking with her sister. And a woman jailed for 8 months and ordered to pay $20,000 for her role in a fatal accident that also severely injured a passenger. The jury told she was fighting with her boyfriend, the driver, when their vehicle went head-on into another car. And later, KFC doing its part to make sure the excitement of Carifta makes it back home this holiday weekend. Their sponsorship of Carifta coverage on Our TV coinciding with the return of a fan favorite to the menu. That's all coming up when Our News returns.
John, I just found out that KFC has an irresistible promo.
Crunch into the juicy flavor of the new KFC Wrap Star, a classic made modern that's crunchy, melty, and grilled to perfection for all the journeys of your day. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
New roads and airports are connecting our islands. Energy reform is bringing electricity prices down, while young Bahamians are stepping up, gaining new skills for new opportunities. Respect for workers. Support for entrepreneurs. We're modernizing energy and infrastructure across our islands and preparing Bahamians to succeed in a new economy. Transformations this big take time. Let's choose progress.
The 2026 general elections will be soon. Check if you are ready to vote. 1. If you've never registered and want to vote, you need to register. 2. If you have a purple card and you have not moved and your constituency hasn't changed, you don't need to register. 3. Even if you have the purple card, but you have moved or your constituency has changed, then you do need to verify. For more information, visit elections.gov.bs.
You have enough things to worry about. Living in a world that can seem opposite of the things you are trying to accomplish.
I can need a little help with this one, sis.
We're here to let you know that you don't have to go at it alone. Choose peace of mind. Choose comfort. Choose CB. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
From the field to the fresh market, you will find fresh, delicious, mouth-watering produce and meat. Discover organic, specialty, and healthy grocery products for everyday cooking. Your adventure awaits. Experience the fresh escape. Sign up today for My Solomon Smart Rewards at Solomon's Fresh Market.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance. All night long.
That's it, lightning. Goes up is frightening. Bored to be sighting. Now I'm so rich, I'm bored to be sighting. That's it, lightning. Goes up is frightening. Bored to be sighting. Now I'm so rich.
Whether you're battling a chronic condition or offsetting a new injury, Doctors Hospital's comprehensive rehab services offer the help you need now.
Go to doctors.
3 advanced facilities at Collins Avenue, Carmichael Road, in Cable Beach means your personalized plan for care is just a visit away. From physiotherapy to occupational therapy and speech and language pathology, our team approach is all about rebuilding together. For a full list of services, visit doctorshosp.com/rehabilitation. Doctors Hospital, trusted and best care now. Isn't your health worth it?
In court news this week, a strip club owner lost an appeal against a rape conviction. Akeem Wilson, otherwise known as Akeem Watson, is serving a 21-year sentence for the rape of a 21-year-old woman. The woman testified that she went out with her sister on July 4th back in 2021, and they went out for drinks. The final stop was Wilson's club before heading home to her sister's house. The woman said she went to the bathroom to throw up and passed out. She awoke to grunting sounds and saw Wilson on top of her. Wilson was a close friend of the victim's sister. And a woman has been jailed for 8 months for causing a fatal accident and ordered to pay some $20,000 in compensation to a minor injured in that collision. Kiara Murphy admitted to causing the death of Timothy Stubbs and injuring his son after Justice Neil Brathwaite directed jurors to acquit the driver Delmaro Johnson of the charges at the close of the prosecution's case. Now, she will spend another year in prison if the compensation is not paid. That fatal crash happened at Carmichael Road on the 21st of April last year when the Honda Pilot that Johnson was driving along Carmichael Road veered into the path of Stubbs' Nissan Cube. Prosecutors say the couple was fighting when the collision took place. And a man who didn't renew his firearms license for almost 2 years is charged but escapes jail time. Police officers went to 32-year-old Jarman Adderley's New Providence home on March 28th after reports of gunshots. Adderley confirmed that he had fired his gun, but he had a license. Now, the officers arrested Adderley and seized his .22 Mossberg rifle after finding that his license had expired back in December of 2024. Adderley pleaded guilty at his arraignment before Magistrate Lennox Colby, and he was ordered to renew his license to avoid spending 1 year in prison.
Coming up in sports, your overwhelming Carifta coverage begins now. We bring you the latest from track and field here in Grenada and check in on swimming in Martinique.
New roads and airports are connecting our islands. Energy reform is bringing electricity prices down, while young Bahamians are stepping up, gaining new skills for new opportunities. Respect for workers. Support for entrepreneurs. We're modernizing energy and infrastructure across our islands and preparing Bahamians to succeed in a new economy. Transformations this big take time. Let's choose progress.
Disasters strike with little to no warning. We hope for the best, but should be prepared for the worst. And you understand that an always online communication system plays a critical role in business as usual when emergencies occur. At Teleport One, we can prepare your business to operate as normal with our many voice, data, and video solutions. Contact us today and let our team ensure that you operate business as usual. 502-4550 or email sales@teleportone.com.
Raising kids can be a lot. From little ones with big emotions to teens trying to figure themselves out. Every stage comes with challenges and no clear instructions, but you don't have to figure it out alone. Strong Mind Saturdays, a digital learning series developed by Dr. Cherry of Sheltering Tree Consultants, helps children and teens build confidence, emotional stability, and real-life skills, while giving parents the tools to guide them with clarity. Strong Mind Saturdays begins Saturday, April 25th. Visit stchelps.com to register today.
Healthcare needs don't stick to a schedule. When you need a prescription, you need it now. That's why Lowe's Pharmacy is here, innovating the Bahamas pharmaceutical industry since 1953. Back then, we delivered medication to locals in need by bike, and we're proud to say that little has changed. No matter the resources at our disposal, we've always done everything in our power to innovate. Today's technology means we can live out our vision stronger than ever. When your prescription runs out, WhatsApp Lowe's Pharmacy for a refill. No matter how much time passes by, we're always searching for new ways to innovate and to empower you to do the things you love with the people you love. Save time and WhatsApp your prescription needs to us today. We'll never let you down. That's a 6-decade-old promise, and that's a promise we'll keep. Lowe's Pharmacy. We care about your health. We always have. We always will.
Got that crispy onions crunch, take a bite, it's a smile. Sweet onion sauce drip, happy running down my side. Pepper jack cheese, bring a little playful wow. Brioche bun soft like a cloud on this ride. Oh, let's get chicky with it. Hey, taste the sweet side of things. Every single bite, so litty. Got my whole crew doing their thing. Crispy onions,
KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Welcome to Our Sports, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. Let's do show. So we descended many mountains to watch Team Bahamas put the final touches on preparation and get their first look at the Karani James Stadium here in St. George's, Grenada. The hard work is done. Today was about tuning starts, finding rhythm, locking in exchanges, and making sure every athlete is ready to go. Next up, Saturday's opening session and the first medal hopefuls for Team Bahamas, highlighted by a pair of reigning gold medalists in the javelin, Akil Williams in the under-17 boys and Tasha Stubbs in the under-20 girls. The morning session also features the prelims of the 100 and 400 meters, then the first few disciplines of the multi-events. Team Bahamas will march in with high expectations, medal hopes, and a supportive home crowd feel.
Oh, I know for me, when I used to compete, the jump canoe, it really livens you up and brings something out of you. Same for these kids. These kids, we're from the Bahamas, so jump canoe is our culture. So when we hear that the horns blowing and the drums beating, that gives us an extra boost of energy to cross the finish line.
We've also got eyes on Martinique, where the chase for 8 is about to get underway. We bring you the latest from Carifta Swimming.
The 48-member Carifta swim team was up early Thursday morning as they prepared to travel to the 39th Carifta Games in Martinique from Linden Pindling International Airport. Before leaving for the French nation, I was able to catch up with several of the swimmers who made the Carifta team for the first time in their swim careers.
It feels great knowing that I trained really hard and it's really exciting. I feel like I definitely deserve to be on the PM team because I put the work in my practice.
Now the team had their first official practice in Martinique on Friday morning. The opening ceremonies also happened earlier today. You can find highlights of those on our news social media pages. Competition begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. Reporting for our news from Martinique, I'm Sasha Lightbourne.
We had a lot of major announcements during Holy Week, but no, the May 12th thing did not make top plays. These ones did. We get started at 5 in Argentina, Nathaniel Bastian turning defense into offense. At 4, everybody ignore everything what happened Thursday night. The Lakers will get back at it as long as DA is doing this. Coming in at 3, the rookie of the month and should be the rookie of the year. We always say take any VJ Edgecombe play you want, and it's a top play. Coming in at 2 at the risk of copyright infringement, we've been calling them Bahamas Air for a really long time though. Kino and Nato still getting it done in France. And at number 1, not a hot take, but you're gonna see more of Tasha Stubbs this weekend. At Nebraska, her first meet, number 4 all-time in Cornhuskers history. That'll do it for our sports. This is 10YS, and for exclusive coverage of Carifta Track and Field, join the RTV network on channel 212. That's every morning session beginning at 9 a.m. and every afternoon session beginning at 4.
And still to come on our news tonight, KFC teams up with RTV to bring you all of the highlights of the Carifta Games this weekend. But there's more. A fan favorite is back on the menu this weekend as well. Plus, Greg is back to tell you what to expect for the remainder of your holiday weekend in your extended weather forecast. That's coming up when our news returns.
Got that crispy onions crunch, take a bite, it's a smile. Sweet onion sauce drip, happy running down my side. Pepper jack cheese, bring a little playful wow. Burrito bun soft like a cloud on this ride. Oh, let's get chicky with it. Hey, taste the sweet side of things. Every single bite, so litty. Got my whole crew doing their thing. Crispy onions, sweet onion sauce. Pepper jack cheese, going all. Burrito bun, sitting pretty. Let's get
KFC, it's finger-licking good.
This is the ride on the weekend with my grandma to this place, Burger King Nassau, where grandma enjoyed her favorite flame grilled Whopper with fresh veggies, flame grilled beef just the way she likes it. And then I enjoyed my cheeseburger kids meal with a special treat.
And now, all grown up, I get to enjoy Burger King with these people, my friends, enjoying the same classic flame grilled Whopper. Let's just say, we know flame grilled tastes better.
At Shield Insurance, we protect what matters most to you and your family. With over 10 years of trusted service, we offer coverage for your motor, home, marine, construction, business, liability, health, and life needs. Our dedicated team is with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth, stress-free experience. Don't take a chance. Put it in our hands.
New roads and airports are connecting our islands. Energy reform is bringing electricity prices down. While young Bahamians are stepping up, gaining new skills for new opportunities. Respect for workers. Support for entrepreneurs. We're modernizing energy and infrastructure across our islands and preparing Bahamians to succeed in a new economy. Transformations this big take time. Let's choose progress.
This is our news. Welcome back. High pressure still in charge of our weather, keeping us under those windy conditions. We have that near gale watch and warning for the entire chain of islands. High will back out towards the east. In the meantime, we have a lot of high-level moisture moving out of the Caribbean across the area, keeping us with some partly cloudy skies. There's also mid-level disturbance moving just to the west of the islands. That's going to combine to help trigger a few showers across the area. So we're looking for some quick passing showers for at least tonight through tomorrow, and then we expect an increase in some shower activity for the second half of the weekend. Wider look showing the ridge of high pressure keeping things mostly clear out there in the open Atlantic. That upper level moisture moving across us should pull out towards the east, and that's showing up pretty nicely in our future forecast. Nothing really happening with the shower activity. Most of it is out to the east of us, but by Saturday we expect an influx of moisture across the area, and that will take us into Sunday, all ahead of a frontal boundary we expect to get near by early next week. Boating forecast for all areas tonight to tomorrow. Small craft advisory in effect. Dangerous rip currents out there. Winds will be easterly at 15 to 25 knots, near to 20 to 25 knots in the central and the southeast Bahamas. 5 to 7 foot seas expected, but building up to 10 feet in Atlantic waters in some northeast to easterly swells. High tide is at 9:48 tonight. Low tide takes place at 4:12 in the morning. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In the extended forecast, we will improve slightly tomorrow, but that moisture moving out of the Atlantic across us should get in here by Easter Sunday. So it looks as though you may have some wet weather for Sunday beginning next week. That frontal boundary moving through by Tuesday, increase of showers for early next week, and that will take us to the end of next week as well. That's a look at our weather. Make it a safe night. Have a safe weekend, everybody.
Thanks so much, Greg. Well, KFC Nassau is keeping Bahamians connected, stepping in as a platinum sponsor for coverage of the upcoming Carifta Games. The brand says this partnership is about more than just visibility. It's about national pride, ensuring that no matter where you are, you can stay locked in and support Team Bahamas. The sponsorship is in support of RTV's live coverage of the Carifta Games from Grenada this holiday weekend. We spoke with KFC's marketing director, Eldira Beckford, who says it's all about standing with the Bahamian people.
Oh, it means a lot to us. What happens is that it enables us to be a part of a community that supports and inspires our next generation. And we're excited to be a part of the Carifta teams, like we're actually being a part of the sport. Well, you know that our community loves our finger-licking good chicken. So not just only to be a part of it in terms of from the brand perspective, but for persons to see that we're a part of our community. We are able to support outside of the four walls of our restaurant and supporting our youth.
And while they're helping to bring the games to your screen, KFC is also bringing back a fan favorite to the menu. That's right, the timing lining up perfectly with the excitement of Carifta. Beckford says after hearing from customers, they knew it was the right moment to reintroduce their classic fries. KFC says they're proud to be a part of the moment, and they're going to be doing it on and off the track.
KFC Nassau fully supports the Carifta teams, and we want them to bring the goal back home, just like we brought our classics back for our customers.
All right, so as you get your fries and your KFC chicken, be sure and join our TV network for live coverage of Carifta from Grenada. That's starting Saturday, April 4th for the day and evening sessions. Be sure and watch Team Bahamas compete in the most highly anticipated regional sporting event of the year, exclusively right here on the RTV network. And of course, thank you for joining us here tonight on Our News. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Jerome Sawyer. Thank you for joining us on this Holy Friday. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Until then, you have yourself a wonderful evening.
Hey guys, Megan Shepherd here. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Just click right over here. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you stay up to date with content like this from the team you already trust.